Today we've got a rather emotionally charged topic to discuss, this being the devastating effects of a certain belief system from the therapist Jodi Hildebrandt, and its connection to the Ruby Frank situation. Alright, let's get started. So who is Jodi Hildebrandt, and why are we talking about her today? Jodi Hildebrandt is a therapist who has been promoting and practicing a certain set of therapeutic modalities for well over a decade. Her methods have been controversial to say the least, and have left a trail of emotionally scarred individuals in their wake. Now, you might be wondering why Jodi Hildebrandt's name is surfacing in connection with Ruby Franke's case. Well, it's because Jodi's beliefs and practices have influenced Ruby's actions and the way she has treated her own children. And it's important to understand that while Ruby is in the spotlight, the roots of these beliefs go back to Jodi Hildebrandt. To put it bluntly, Jodi Hildebrandt's approach to therapy is nothing short of horrifying. Jessie Hildebrandt, who lived under her care during her teenage years, shared her own experiences of being subject to abusive practices. These included being tied up, blindfolded, and isolated for extended periods. Jessie endured severe emotional, spiritual, and psychological abuse, all under the guise of therapy. One of the most sinister aspects of Jodi's approach is her fixation on shame. She preaches that shame is the root of all mental illness, addiction, and even physical conditions. Yet, ironically, she perpetuates shame in her own clients, using it as a tool for control and manipulation. It's a vicious cycle that traps vulnerable individuals. Another troubling aspect of Jodi's methods is her proclivity for making false accusations. Jessie Hildebrandt, while under her care, was accused of being a sex addict and was even forbidden from using tampons. These accusations were baseless, and Jessie was coerced into making false confessions just to escape the relentless abuse. Now, let's tie this back to Ruby Franke's case. Ruby has accused her child of being a sex addict and addicted to pornography, similar to what Jessie experienced under Jodi's care. It's eerie how closely these accusations mirror the tactics employed by Jodi Hildebrandt. Ruby's child, just like Jessie, may have been coerced into false confessions due to relentless abuse. As we know, Ruby's children were found with injuries that suggest physical abuse has been used. In addition, during the initial 911 call, Ruby's child can be heard saying, "It's all my fault." This suggests that the idea of shame that Jodi used in her therapy sessions has been pushed onto these children. It's essential to recognize that Jodi Hildebrandt's influence extends beyond her own practice. She has promoted her beliefs and methods through her course called Connections. Her core belief that all shame should be punished can have devastating consequences on those seeking help. You might be wondering why it took so long for these abuses to come to light. Well, it's a complex issue. The LDS Church has supported Jodi, making it difficult for her clients to speak out. Many victims were also afraid of her, as she had the power to destroy their lives, reputation, and credibility. This culture of not believing children and trusting authority figures played a significant role in silencing survivors. So why aren't other members of both families speaking out publicly right now? It's a question we can't definitively answer, but fear and a desire to move on with their lives could be some of the factors. Jodi's ability to manipulate and discredit people has kept many in silence for years. As for the legal case at hand, Ruby Franke and Jodi Hildebrandt are both facing 6 charges of aggravated child abuse. But is this enough for the alleged crimes? Jessie Hildebrandt believes that the legal system may not fully account for the extent of harm caused. She hopes for justice and accountability for all the victims. As for Jessie Hildebrandt herself, she is not obsessively following the case every day. Her focus is on her own emotional healing and safety. But when significant developments occur, like Ruby and Jodi's accusations, it triggers memories and fears, as it echoes the same tactics that she endured. In the end, what do we hope the public will take away from this discussion? We hope that Jodi Hildebrandt isn't sidelined in this case. While Ruby Franke's situation is in the spotlight, it's crucial to remember that Jodi's beliefs and practices are the foundation of these issues. Both must be held accountable for their actions, and justice must prevail. That's it for today's emotionally charged episode. Remember to stay informed, keep an open mind, and support the victims who have the courage to speak out. If you found this video insightful, Please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more thought-provoking content. Until next time, stay safe.